Hey Nindie fans, Tom here, and here we are diving into the beginning of Children of Morta out on the 20th of November. Now what I am allowed to show you is gameplay and kind of a first look kind of thing before the embargo, but they're not allowed to share any real thoughts, but I am allowed to break down a bit of the game on the Switch, see how it looks, see how it plays, and just bring some Switch footage, which of course is so important. You know, some fantastic games come out on the Switch. Unfortunately, they're just not up to scratch. So it's important that we figure out if they are going to be up to much. There we go. Let's make ourselves a save slot. So yeah, Children of Morta, and I mean, first of all, wow, look at that, that is stunning. But first of all, we are going to be diving into things here, and I'm really excited to be playing this one. I really am. It looks simply superb. And
Margaret awoke.
Yeah, so essentially from what I could tell, there's a story. It's focused on a family. There are rogue elements to it, and that's it really. I've been really interested in Children of Morta, but hopefully that's how it's pronounced, but I wanted to not really look too much into it, just to hold that intrigue for when, you know, it eventually does come out. And I tend to do that a lot, especially with indie games. You know, I mean, Jesus, this game is, I mean, visually it is stunning, and the soundtrack as well.
Stood a shrine to Rhea Dana.
But as I was saying, I tend to do this a lot with indie games because I never really like to learn too much about them before I delve into them, because I often think that's the most rewarding, and that's the most rewarding for me when I have these experiences.
Margaret sought answers.
But here we go now, getting the little intro cutscene.
Did not speak.
I mean, yeah, just visually it looks fantastic. I think pixel art is so heavily used nowadays, especially on the indie scene, that it has to really be high quality now to impress me. Because, you know, so much of it just looks standard.
Felt the weight of their age as she climbed.
But this does appear special.
And
yeah, so this is coming out on the 20th of November. And the embargo is on the 18th, so not too long now. We'll be getting coverage out at that point, and fingers crossed we're going to have a blast of it, because it does look superb. Of course, it's already out on other platforms, but I've not looked at any reviews on other platforms. I always like to, you know, make sure that my reviews are as subjective as possible, and that means I'm not looking at other people's content.
Was to investigate Rhea's greatest shrine.
So yeah, we've got no impressions on the other versions on the Switch one.
Him with a fresh divinity shard.
So I guess we'll have to see what we're dealing with here. So yeah, as I was saying, it revolves around a family, and you develop these characters, and from what I can tell from the very brief bits of gameplay I've seen, there definitely seems to be like a kind of Diablo-esque element to the gameplay, and I'm really interested to see how much of that is actually true. But yeah, hopefully now we're going to be able to get into some gameplay, get control, and I can stop wittering on and actually start talking about the game, how it feels. Here we go, to move your character. Oh, a tutorial to move your character. Use L. Well, that's tricky enough. Alright, there we go. Okay, and Y is, and what's, okay, so Y to attack, and L to shield. What have we here? Is going to open up in any way, or is that maybe that's a save point? Okay, first appeared a sludge given life.
Slithering
creatures. Alright. Who would have thought that Y's attack? Oh, okay, yeah, so I get what's going on here. I can definitely kind of see how people the Diablo thing, to be honest, quite quickly. I assume we have, okay, we lost a bit of health there. I assume we have like a, I imagine there'll be a stamina system of some kind, perhaps to this other unlockable. That's what I thought the shield might be. I thought the shield was going to be an ability. How does, yeah, okay, so that just stops enemies attacking. It gets right into things here. I guess do we have a way to dodge? Oh yeah, okay, so B's dodge. Every rogue game needs dodging. Genuinely do think Enter the Gungeons. Here we go, get rid of that. I think Enter the Gungeon might have the best dodge ever. If such an accolade is important to you. See, look at there. You can use the dodging. Oh, no. Right, and how does... Here we go. There we go, that's one down. Do we have to pick this up? I wonder if there's a way to stun enemies. There we go. So yeah, picking up a bit of health as well. Evade attacks at the right time to avoid incoming. The evade bar on the character's feet shows when they can evade. Oh, so yeah, okay, so the evade is the evades on the stamina. So that's what I was assuming that there'd be some kind of system like it, so you just can't just spam going all the way around. I gotta say, the attacks feel quite heavy, although I am confused. Is there rumble? There is rumble apparently, but I'm not feeling anything. So that's interesting, I guess. It's interesting to say the least. I was thinking these attacks look like really heavy, but they don't feel it because there's no rumble. Unless my Pro Controller doesn't rumble anymore, which would be a development to me. Here we go. So that's a save point. Hello. A wall of purple goo. John's special ability to use his shield to block. Okay, so everyone gets a special ability. And his is access to this cool little shield. Hang on, I didn't even read that. What did that say? Go on. There we go. Easy. Oh no, more. Let's get some of these guys. Yeah, I think this game looks so good. I mean, obviously I can't do it right now, but I'm really going to be interested to see how this looks in handheld. So I always think with the worry, you know, there's a lot of concerns with handheld. Obviously, the Bergsons use their shards of life to clean corrupted. So that's the thing that the mother gave us. Okay. The corruption abated, leaving the shard cold in hand. Okie dokie duck, need of life. Now, I am quite interested to explore how exactly the roguelite things work. In regard, greater chests require gemstones found in different places like this animal corpse. Okay. So we've got one, and we place it in there, and we get a divine grace, a powerful item. Does that last a certain amount of uses, perhaps? I guess we'll find out for him now. Was on. Okay, so he's got some weird stuff going on here. Nope. You've got the ability to like spawn. Okay, wait, is that item gone already, or is it recharging? Because that was a very. Oh no. I quite like this. Isn't? Oh, okay. We leveled up. There we go. Gain XP as you kill enemies and reach a certain amount. You use skill points. Right, let's open the skill tree. See, this is what I was saying. Each character has a skill tree. And you obviously acquire that from using the characters, which is interesting. We're full of health, so we can't use that. Right, is anything there? Nope. What's going on? Found a save point, I'm assuming that is.
Goblins. A familiar
Goblins.
threat, albeit farther out than usual.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. A bit of a cooldown. I don't think so. Nope. There we go. Right. I'm just really excited to see how all the different characters work. Because it's like, I have, you know, it's kind of obvious that this is like the intro character, and he, you know, it's a swordsman at the end of the day. Everyone knows how to swing a sword. Everyone knows how to press a button. I'm quite interested to see how some of the other characters work. Assuming that you can use like the, you know, the mother and the children, and there's got to be some magic users in there. Let's look at this. Just look at that. A land of love found and of love lost. This game is stunning. It's visually... This genuinely might be one of the best pixel art games. You know, on the Switch. Yes, definitely. But
before him was
sacred ground.
Left untouched.
We need that. Whatever it is, we need it. Right, we're going to have to kick some ass to get in there. Oh no.
Remaining calm
and collected.
The shock of
his heart skipping beats was concealed in expert fashion. Who are you?
Before him stood Linda, his eldest daughter, with bow and quiver at the ready, determined to do her part.
Right, let's collect this. Create a temporary aura that damages nearby enemies. Tooltip. Okie dokie. So that's on R. Oh my word. Okay. Yes. Okay. That is very interesting. Oh, this just does feel good. The combat feels amazing. No thoughts. So no final impressions. It's not allowed. This game could go horribly, horribly wrong after this. Oh my word. Speak, look. They're doing some satanic stuff over there.
Monsters consuming
For the Guardians, destroying others, they corrupted and distorted, creating more hungry husks.
Creating even more hungry husks.
That dude looks quite funny. Oh, what's up? Right. Oh, where are they going? Right. I guess we're gonna have to kick your asses. There we go. Oh, that was a big blow. Bit of that. There we go. Get some health in me. Nope. Now I wonder if the daughter will actually run out of health. Like, if we just left her to die, would she run out of health? It's a good it's a valid question. You've got to protect your kids. Here we go. Right. I feel like we've done something there. We've stopped. Both father and daughter. Their hearts heavier than before. How would they explain what they had witnessed? Well, I don't know. We've witnessed something. I mean, at least it was visually fantastic when we did it. Now, I assume this will probably be the end of the first section. In which case, that's a fantastic place for us to finish off. I mean, so far... Yeah, so far...
Tree had been cut
it
down.
Feels...
Together, father and daughter described the horror, the creatures dripping,
brilliant. I mean,
that slithered into bodies stuck
you know,
between
this
life and
is
death to bolster their ranks.
You know, a game which is a dime a dozen on the Switch in terms of its style and its genre, perhaps.
It was the corruption, a cruel entity
but,
spoken of only with
you know, there's definitely potential so far for it to really stand out, and I guess we're just going to have to see. But I hope that this, you know, early impression has helped some people out. And if you want more of, you know, more from the actual game, be sure to let me know, because I am really looking forward to, you know, playing through it, obviously, as I am. And if that's something that other people are interested in, then be sure to let me know, and we'll definitely do some more content on it. The full review will be out on the 18th. I am going to be grinding myself through this to get there. But yeah, that's essentially everything that I can say at the moment. As I said, the full review on the 18th, that's when the embargo releases. The game drops on the 20th on the Switch. And I guess that's everything. We're just watching. We'll finish off with a story sequence, and then we'll head away. I mean, just look at this game. It's so Beautiful. I'm going to be taking so many screenshots.
Given to the Bergsons
Because it is
by
visually
Rhea
fantastic.
herself, the sanctuary
But anyway,
is
guys,
a
thank you so much for watching.
mysterious
I won't
land
waste any more of your time.
around
Be sure to let me know if you're interested in more from Children of Morta, not Child of Whoever.
revealing their next task.
And yeah, my name is Tom.
Activate it.
This has
Open
been
the way
Nindie
to the
Nexus,
source of the
and
corruption.
peace out.